Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude, where I do trailer reactions, I react to YouTube videos, I review YouTube channels. Occasionally, I'll review a movie, but really, I just do whatever the hell I want. Hello, everybody. We're going to check one out today from Dread Captures. This is disturbing, unseen footage just released. So, let's check it out.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Dread Captures, the ultimate destination for those who seek the thrill of witnessing the unexplained. Trail cameras, security cameras, and other recording devices can capture it all when no one is around. So whether you're a seasoned cryptozoologist, a veteran hunter, or just a curious viewer, buckle up and get ready for an adventure like no other. Let's get into the captures.
This has a mixture of
A
stuff.
great action clip here taken in Arizona.
It's not just wildlife,
Rabbits,
so
while often seen as more
this
prone
channel
to
has a
fleeing
mixture
and
of
fighting due to
different
their
things.
prey status, are known to show impressive bravery and determination when their young are in danger. This courage can take various forms, like growling, lunging, or even mounting attacks. Considering snakes as potential predators for young rabbits, it's reasonable that the mother rabbit would try to chase the snake away from her nest, taking the risk of being within its strike range. Even though this particular snake is non-venomous and the mother rabbit appears to be struck multiple times, there's no real threat of fatal harm.
That's good.
She will indeed sustain some injuries, but after successfully driving away the threat from her young, she can retreat to her nest to nurse her wounds. We've seen plenty of instances of this in the animal kingdom. Mothers protecting
I hate
their
snakes.
young,
They're
something
like
you want to get in
one
between,
of the worst for me.
regardless
I hate
of the
them.
species.
Like Indiana Jones. I hate snakes.
This next clip,
This is big
that I'm
now.
sure by now you have all heard of, is insane. I need to know what everyone thinks of it, seriously. A whistleblower and former intelligence and military official claims that a secret government program has uncovered non-human spacecraft.
Is this the one in Vegas?
The whistleblower, David, has turned the evidence over to the Inspector General of the U.S. However, lawmakers say they are not aware of any secret UFO recovery program. Representative Dean Phillips suggests that if aliens or spacecraft are being held in a government warehouse, the matter deserves to be investigated by Congress.
Right.
Now the exciting part. The clip then transitions to a 911 call from a Nevada family who claim they saw creatures in their backyard after a flash of light in the sky.
I believe it.
The
I believe
incident
it's
happened
something.
on a Thursday night, and most people initially suspected it was a prank, but the subsequent footage from a police officer's body camera shows a flash of light in the sky, lending some credibility to the family's story. And a second officer is dispatched to the family's home, where he interviews them about what they saw. You can even hear the officer say something to the effect of, "I'm not going to BS you guys. I'm interested in what's going on here. My partner saw something fall from the sky as well." According to the family, the creatures were large and they appeared shortly after something fell from the sky. The police then proceeded to the backyard, but the footage is blacked out as it is considered private property. That's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Despite the serious approach, the investigation did not turn up any concrete answers, and whatever or whoever was in the yard was gone within minutes. It's worth noting that the American Meteor Society confirmed several people across Eastern California, Nevada, and even Utah reported seeing the same flash in the sky that the Nevada family reported. This is crazy. I want more information on this.
That is crazy that
I mean, the guy
all those
seems
different
credible
places
talking
would
to
see
the
it.
police. And even
Must have
in the
been pretty
911
huge.
call, there are bits and pieces of the video that are missing, and one part I don't like is when the cop leaves. I'll let you listen to that part now.
Those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
I think he's
Almost makes
joking,
it
though.
feel like it was a joke or something. I don't know. Maybe it is.
No, I don't think so.
It is odd timing right after the whistleblower came out, but please let me know your thoughts in the comments.
What do you guys think? I think it's real.
A security camera under the cloak of night captures a really freaky scene in an otherwise peaceful garden. There's this mysterious woman creeping about in the shadows. Now, the strange part is the place seems to be in the middle of nowhere because you can't see lights from any other houses in the vicinity. I mean, the whole scene, remote cabin nestled in a dense forest, just adds a whole layer of creepiness to the entire situation. And the obvious question, if the homeowners don't know,
There's
then
lights
who
just
is
over
this
up
woman?
by those trees,
Some
though.
speculators have thought she might be a ghost, perhaps weighed down by a tragic accident that happened on that property. Forever stuck in despair, others profess she is doomed to aimlessly wander, forever haunting the garden and the house. It's certainly eerie enough to make anyone's mind jump to spectral conclusions. Her movements are also super creepy. She's too calm.
I don't know.
Each step she takes is measured, intentional. I think it's definitely worth noting how comfortable she is there, potentially meaning she's been there before. And of course, maybe, just maybe, it's some lady pulling a prank, trying to give her neighbors a good scare,
Or it's the
entire
neighbors
thing's a
themselves
hoax.
doing it.
Who knows? Anyhow, I can assure you this is not something I want to catch on my camera.
No.
Let me know your thoughts on this.
Bigfoot. Right on. Love Bigfoot. Anything to do with Bigfoot's
Underneath the
great.
blushing Virginia sun, Emmett Jenkins, a seasoned outdoorsman and renowned local naturalist, stared at his trail camera, his heart thumping in his chest. The camera, positioned strategically to oversee a small creek bed, had captured something truly extraordinary. 2 photos that defied logical explanation. In the first photo, standing against the backdrop
Wow.
of lush wilderness, was a colossal hair-covered creature, carrying a small, seemingly infant version of itself. Oddly, its face bore no resemblance to the terrifying monstrosities projected by Hollywood as Sasquatches. Rather, it was closer to that of an ape, imbued with a profound and enigmatic
Could that be
intelligence.
real, or could that be
The
like a
second
scene
photo,
from a movie or
taken
something?
only a month later, revealed another similar figure, likewise carrying a young one.
Looks
It
like
was
the
their
same
eyes,
place, though.
however, that stood out to Emmett. They reflected a wisdom and calmness that was profoundly unnerving. As Emmett studied these photos, a shiver ran up his spine. The images
it's pretty
confirmed what
big.
he'd long believed but was hesitant to admit. Bigfoot was real. Yet these creatures weren't the monsters of lore. They were more akin to the great apes. Creatures of remarkable intelligence and compassion. And they looked like apes. A chilling silence hung heavy in the air as
Except
Emmett's
they're
mind
on 2
raced.
feet.
These photos could revolutionize
bigger.
our understanding of the world. Or yet they could be dismissed as yet another trick. a
Standing
forest
upright
mirage.
instead of hunched.
He decided he must investigate further, for he couldn't dismiss the sense of humanity he saw in the eyes of these creatures. Stepping out of his cabin, he trudged towards the creek bed, his heartbeat matching the rhythm of the rustling leaves beneath his feet. The woodland, once a sanctuary of tranquility, was now shrouded in an eerie sense of mystery. Every rustling leaf, every snapped twig seemed to hide a secret, fueling Emmett's anticipation. Reaching the creek bed, he found footprints, massive compared to a human, their depth suggesting the immense weight of these creatures. He couldn't shake off the feeling of being watched, the heavy silence amplifying his sensation of an unseen presence. Suddenly, a low grumble echoed
You wouldn't
through
want
the
to get too
trees.
close.
An
Something
unfamiliar
like that.
sound,
I wouldn't.
filled with the primitive resonance that sent shivers down his spine. Instinctively, he moved away from the direction of the sound, eyes scanning the green abyss for any sign of life. As he walked further into the forest, a small figure emerged from the thick foliage. Emmett froze, his breath hitching. The creature was the same one from the photo, an infant with its large, innocent eyes gazing at him. He felt a mix of awe and fear, his heart pounding like a wild drum inside his chest. An earth-shattering roar sounded behind him. Whirling around, he was met with the sight of the larger creature, its protective gaze locked onto Emmett, a mother defending her offspring. His camera had captured not monsters, but a family. Creatures of the forest living
I don't
their
think
lives
it's an
away
ape.
from prying human eyes.
Because this
Emmett
is
backed
walking
away
on its
slowly,
back legs.
eyes never
Apes
leaving
use
the
their
creature.
knuckles on their front
Once
legs
at a
to
safe distance,
move.
he turned and took off. Once back to his cabin, the photo seemed even more extraordinary. He really realized the implications of his discovery and the potential danger it posed to the Bigfoot family. The next day, he returned to the creek, this time to remove his trail camera. As he left, he cast one last glance at the forest that held his secret. He would keep the photos safe, revealing them to no one to ensure the safety of the creatures. After all, some mysteries, he mused, are meant to remain as they are. Respected,
I agree with that.
revered, but never fully revealed.
I wish it was video, though, instead of just a photo.
10 years ago, in 2013, a fervent nature enthusiast by the name of Roger Williams made an astounding find. Roger was trekking through the mountainous region of southwest Virginia in broad daylight. He was able to snap a photo of a strange creature, presumed to be the legendary Sasquatch. This towering being, estimated to be over 8 feet tall, was covered in a mass of tangled brown fur. While the photograph only revealed the creature's back, it unmistakably depicted a humanoid shape, characterized by stretched out arms, wide shoulders, and a head that also appeared to be covered in fur. Once again lending itself to the burning question, hanging in the air, is this definitive proof of Bigfoot? Or as many have speculated, a misidentified roving bear? What do you guys think of this video?
Or some kind of other...
I mean, I don't think that's
animal
a bear.
that we just haven't discovered.
I just don't know. This
I don't
made
think it's
the
a bear
local
either.
news and stirred up the small town quite a bit. I just don't know. I'll try to dig around a little bit and see if Roger ever did a follow-up. In another unbelievable happening from around the world, a dramatic rescue mission titled Operation Esperanza, 4 children, all siblings, were found alive after surviving for 40 days alone in the Colombian jungle.
Wow!
The ordeal began on May 1st when a plane carrying 7 people, including the children and their mother, cited engine failure and disappeared from radar.
40 days.
The wreckage was later found with 3 adult bodies, but the children, aged between 13 and 11 months, were missing. A massive search and rescue operation was launched, which included Colombian military and indigenous community leaders. They searched tirelessly by day and night, on the ground and from the air, through the dense, dangerous rainforest that's full of underbrush, bugs, and predators. Their efforts were even more determined when small signs of life were discovered, including a diaper, a bottle, and footprints. Tragically, Wilson, a search dog who was part of the rescue crew, went missing during the operation and remains lost. The rescue team utilized a recording of the children's grandmother broadcasted from a helicopter to comfort and instruct the children. On June 9th, after 40 grueling days, the siblings were found. Scared, quiet, and shivering, they were airlifted from the jungle. A moment of joy met with relief, hugs, and tears of disbelief from their family back home.
I can't believe it, 40 days.
The children's grandmother, mourning the loss of her daughter, expressed her longing to hug her 4 grandchildren. Upon their arrival on the tarmac, they were greeted by their father and the brave team who led the rescue operation. The operation's leaders lauded the children as the bravest ones, emblematic of the enduring power of survival and hope. Just an insane testament to the incredible resilience of these children.
Makes me wonder
and the dedication of
if
the
the
searchers
creatures
and
out there
rescuers
helped them
that
to
would
survive.
ultimately bring them to safety. What an incredible story. When I first heard this, I thought the father was with the children. And not that it would have been easy by any means, but I was blown away to hear that it was just the 4 children.
Yeah.
The eldest was 13 years old. Man, it really is a testament to the ability of the mind and body to take over and keep you alive. And these kids really dig deep. I can't imagine the 13-year-old trying to take care of those young children.
I can't either. When I was 13, I would have died after a couple days. I'm
sure most of you guys have seen it, but I just wanted to share it. A nice feel-good story.
I wasn't near strong enough.
While piloting their drone through a winter forest, a man claims to have accidentally captured exceptional footage of the elusive Bigfoot. As you can see in the drone video, Bigfoot is unsettlingly presented in a relaxed stride. He looks pretty comfortable in his element. Funny enough, this actually sparked speculation regarding its true demeanor. It had people wondering if Bigfoot was just a misunderstood creature. Nevertheless, despite his seemingly easygoing presence in the footage, caution should still be exercised.
The way he's walking.
Sure. I love that we have technology that's able to document and possibly decipher such creatures.
That doesn't look
human. I know many are apprehensive about their existence, but even you guys have to admit this is amazing footage. The one thing that this video does make me wonder is how the Bigfoot doesn't notice the drone is overhead. I wonder if the blades of this drone are just super quiet, or maybe the drone was far away and the footage is zoomed in on. Nevertheless, this shows all the genuine characteristics of a Bigfoot, even though they still continue to be shrouded in mystery. Let me know what you guys think of this.
It's pretty cool. Pipe creature.
A few years back, a team of laborers found themselves faced with a perplexing assignment. A stubborn obstruction in a drainage pipe nestled at the factory's rear had been wreaking havoc, causing countless complications. It was this troublesome situation that prompted them to head to the site, smartphone cameras in hand, ready to document the source of their woes. With each step they took towards the dreaded pipe, the tension built up like a suspenseful symphony reaching its climax. Their intention was simple: record the problematic blockage to understand the issue better. However, the reality that unfolded before them was far from what they'd anticipated.
Can't
As
make
they
it
honed their
out.
focus onto the pipe, something startling happened. An ethereal white figure, as ghostly as moonlight, unexpectedly emerged from within the pipe. It was a sight that sent a jolt of shock through each worker. They were all frozen in their tracks. The image of this strange creature, peeking out, hiding, returning, peering out from the depths, left them freaked out. They didn't know what to make of it. They were glad they caught it on camera, and that stubborn obstruction that they were there to film, it quickly felt like less of a problem.
Yeah, no doubt.
Anyhow, what do you guys say? What do you think of this?
I don't know, because I can't really make out what it is. But that was kind of cool. Let me know in the comments what you thought of that. I like that channel. I'm going to be checking out more from it. Dread Captures. Well, anyways, you know what time it is. It's time for a joke. It's time for a joke to brighten your day. Will glass coffins be a success? Remains to be seen.